I've never
You need to
bothered.
basically.
I've never bothered to look at it. So if there's anything interesting, let me know. Because I'm not going to bother to look at it.
I actually sent Darth an email. You're looking at it right now. Now, you may not be able to read what this says, but let me just explain a little more about what I did. So what I basically did is I sent Darth an email, but I used a Google Chrome extension by the name of Snovio. Snovio is an extension that you upload into your Gmail, and it actually tracks the amount of times someone opens the email that you send to them. You'll be able to see if someone opens the email that you send to them, and not only that, you'll also be able to determine how many times they open it. So that's what I did. I sent Darth an email. Before that I had already installed the app, and when I sent him the email, actually within about 25 minutes from the time that I sent the email to him, it showed that he opened the email. This really surprised me because he had said in at least one of his videos that he does not check his emails very much. But from within 25 minutes, I believe it was even maybe actually between under about 15 minutes from the time that I actually sent him the email, the application showed that he opened it. Now I went back about 3 days later to check it again to see if there's any change, and let me show you what happened then. If you look at the top line, it says 2 evolution faults. You can't see all the email address, but right next to that it says opens 3. That means in the couple days that I didn't check, he had opened it a couple more times. So he looked at the same email 3 times. And so this verifies that he actually, what his claim about not bothering, well, this time he did bother. Now also, if you look at the one right underneath it where it says to Darwin's deity, that's his other email address. That one he did not open, but I sent it to 2 of his email addresses because I calculated that he would probably open at least one of them. So he did. He opened the first one, which was the evolution files. Now to prove that this was his account, I'm going to show you another little clip. If you take a look at this clip, this is from inside of my Gmail account, my sent folder, and you can see where it says evolutionfaults@gmail.com. That's his email address, and that comes from the user's Google profile, which it says right there, and then it shows a picture of the guy. That same picture is on some of his profiles for his where people have recorded him in debates. He has used that same photo. So that's how I know it is his account. And also, just for the record, I knew that it was his account in March of last year because he had another account profile, and the photo matched one of his accounts. So this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is Darth's email account, and the tool shows that he did open the email. This was just a little screenshot I did of the time that I sent it to him, which was Saturday, September 26th at 1:41. So, contrary to Darth's claim about never bothering to open, he wants to give this appearance as though he didn't care. Well, in this case, he looked at it 3 times. So that gives me pretty good reason to believe he lied about the other times. Now let me explain a little about the email that I actually sent to him. What I did was I sent an email, and in the subject area, I wanted to use a subject that I knew or that I had a good idea that he would not actually be interested in. In other words, I wanted to put something that would actually not motivate him to open it up. For example, I know that he's very interested in philosophy. He's very interested in reading, like, for example, Van Til, anything about Van Til. So if I wanted him to open the email, I would have put in the subject area something like Lost Van Til Seminar. That would give him a motivation or a reason to say, well, I didn't know who it was from, but I saw in the subject it talked about a Van Til Seminar, so that's the reason why I opened it. So I did not want to give him that avenue. I wanted to put something in the subject area that he would not be interested in deliberately. And I knew that he was not interested in doing any type of a written debate. So that's what I put in the subject area. Now, as far as my screen name, I actually used the screen name Darth Dawkins Debunked because he knows that that is me. So not only did he open the email 3 times and look at it, he knew that it was from me, and it was also an area or a subject matter that he would not even really have been interested in. So due to the fact that I know that he has never, originally, when I sent him the challenge, it was on, I sent him email to do a written challenge, and he declined. So that gave me a pretty good reason to believe that he will also decline another written challenge. So it just goes to show really that his claims about not paying attention to the PDF, not opening the emails, not doing this, not doing that, I don't believe him. I think he lies. He's been lying about that all along, and I think I more or less caught him in a lie this time. Now, as an update, I actually did go back later, but unfortunately this was after my Snowview trial had ended. It was a 30-day trial, so my trial ended, so I didn't actually get a chance to make a screenshot or take a photo, but I had went back recently, before the trial ended to check, and he actually looked at it another 2 times. So in total, he looked at the same email a total of 5 times.